Hello traders, welcome back to my channel. This is Forex Shinobi, and on today's video I'm going to be talking about how you can maximize your trade using the psychological levels. So psychological levels are price points in the market that the market tends to respect. They are like round numbers. So whenever the market gets to a psychological level, it must react to that psychological level depending on the trend of the market. So let me go ahead and show you how you can use. First of all, I need to enter the market because the market is at a psychological level now. So you are going to combine the psychological levels with the patterns you already know, patterns like the QM pattern or the head and shoulders pattern. So now let me go ahead. This is step index 200. This psychological level also works in all the markets, both crypto, any market at all. So but on today's video I'm going to be focusing on step index, that's step index 200. Now let me go ahead and put the psychological levels. So once you bring out your line, the horizontal line, you can drop it here. Let's mark at least 2 to 3 psychological levels. So how do you make sure that the numbers are, because I told you the number has to be round numbers. So psychological level for step index, we actually count it in 50s. Like let's say this is 10 to, I hope you are seeing what I'm pointing out, 10 240, right? That was the number there before, but now you have to make it 10 200. All right, let me go ahead and do it so that you understand. You count it in 50s. Now see where the line is. Do you see it? 10,200, right? The next one will be 10,250, and the next one following the 10,250 will be 10,300, right? You count it in 50s for step index. So let's go ahead and put another line so you can see how the market respects these psychological levels. So the next one is going to be 10,300, okay, 250. Do you see this? So let me add two more. So this one is going to be 10,150. And let me put one above the 10,250. That's going to be 10,300. So you can see how the thing is going. 50, it increases by 50, right? That's 10,300. So this is how it works for, this is step index 200. It works for step index, the normal step index. So now you can see how the market is respecting this. Let me go to a higher time frame so you can see the screen clearer. But even at this 5 minutes time frame, I hope you guys are seeing this. Let's use the 10 minutes. Do you see this? I believe you guys know this pattern already. You can see high, and then a lower low. So do you see what's happening here? Even if I go to the left, you can see how the market is bouncing on this. You can see how the market is respecting these psychological levels. So whenever the market gets to a psychological level, it must react. You can see. Then you can use it well for like when you spot head and shoulders. You can see the shoulders normally rest on the line. Like you have the left shoulder here, the head, then the right shoulder at the line. You take your trade. Just take a look. You can see market is reacting to the lines. In this, see. So if you keep to the left, you will see the market reacting. So cycle level for the market as well. See all this. Keep going to the left. This is a W pattern. You can see the W pattern. So the W pattern, you can see you can also call it an equal bottom or the double bottom. Then keep going left. So no need to keep going left. Let's go back to the analysis for the day. So if you take a look at this now, you see that the market already formed the QM pattern. That's by giving us the higher high and the lower low. You can also use the line chart so as to see it well. You can see this. So now, in order to take advantage of the setup, you see that even on this particular right shoulder now, you can see that the market is already forming another pattern. Can you see that? That's why you use your line chart too. So the market is supposed to respect this from here, because if you take a look, you can see that we also have another QM pattern here, but you can only see it from the line chart. You can see the higher high, then the lower low. This is the lower low, right? Don't mind the black line. I hope the black line is not confusing you, because I also have the line chart in black. So this is it, right? But now if you go down to 1 minute time frame, that's when you're going to see this clearly. But just to show you that the patterns form at every given time frame. So let me go back to the candle. So now this is the amount. I was actually supposed to take this trade when it got to the psychological level, but as I was making the video, the thing dropped. So but I know the market will keep going down. Now the market got to the level in combination with the pattern that we already did. That was why I took this trade. You can even see the whole of this. This green candle alone is an order block. So that is a 5 minutes order block. So guys, that was why I really took this trade. You can also look to the left. You can see the first reaction from the left. You see that order block here. So you see, just join all these confluences and then you take your trade. So now we are going to have to wait for the trade to run in the position or in the direction. So guys, you can see how the market has gone to the downside. Let's look at it from 15 minutes time frame. You can see how nicely it is respecting the psychological levels. So this is how you trade with psychological levels. And remember what I said earlier, step index 200 and the main step index, because they recently introduced two more step indexes. That's step index 200 and 500. With the first one is now 3 step indices. So now just use the psychological levels. You can as well add the method of using other blocks, and because I love combining everything I know about trading so that things will work out better. You can see how I was able to spot this trade. Whenever you see the reaction, like you have, like this place now, we have the Quasimodo, right? It formed right below the psychological level. So no one should tell you, you're not supposed to be told. You know that immediately you spot, after mastering this method of using the psychological levels, when you see the shoulders, or in this case now, this is the right shoulder of the Quasimodo, it formed right below the psychological level. At the same time, you saw those other blocks that I used in the 5 minutes time frame. Though we had a fake out, from 5 minutes time frame, but you can see how nicely it reacted from the other block. Let's go back to 15 minutes time frame. So the market moves from one psychological level to another. If you keep going to the left, you see how perfectly it is respecting the psychological levels. So all you have to do now is to go to your charts and plot these psychological levels on step index. I'm still going to make videos on other pairs, because all pairs have their own psychological levels. So even VIX10, like both crypto, the currency pairs, and the indices, boom and crash, all of them have psychological levels. You just to find them and then plot it and take advantage of it. So guys, that's it for this video. Please, if you are new to my channel, please like the channel, like the video, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.